Drummer's a bit keen, isn't he?
Hey,
Welcome to All About the Bass. Yes, I'm Nathan.
Hello, I'm Lee.
And, well, there's a world first.
Right.
Never heard that done before. No, you playing that riff. Well done.
Apologise.
Rather you than me.
Apologise.
I made him do that. Very good. Very good indeed.
That was fun. Yes. We thought we should celebrate. Yeah, classic tune with some classic basses.
Yes, and by the fabulous Gibson company.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Yes, the other one of the two big ones, as it were, which don't really normally get much of a look in when it comes to us, obviously.
Well, that is very true, because, when you think of basses, you immediately would think of a P bass, Fender, or a jazz bass, Fender. Mm-hmm. Not so much these dudes, really.
And, it's nice. We're going to just have a little look through and just maybe just talk about why, possibly, or if there's things here that Fender players are missing that you could gain from having a look at one of these. So. And as you say, like you're a Gibson player, as it on the guitar, you're a
That's
Les Paul
true.
player, yeah. So you've never really looked at basses though, loving the feel of the guitar. You've never gone like
no, because that's a very interesting point. But these are a bit of a departure from your normal sort of bass, I suppose.
Yeah.
Is it fair to say that they're more in the rock territory? I guess so.
Only from where I've known. These to be used for. So I know like the free bass player, I think, using
Andy Fraser, yeah. Used one. Jack Bruce, of course.
Yes.
Used a version of it, not exactly this, but an EB3 or something, or EBO.
That's it.
But it's the same idea.
Yeah.
Big old pickup on the front, SG shape.
Yeah. And so with this, this is the non-reverse Firebird Thunderbird, as you'll see, where
that just in itself is worth explaining.
Totally.
Non-reverse.
Yes. So
I never get my head around this. So reverse, right? Firebird
is the other one.
But it's the same bass.
Yeah.
But just with the body, like it's sort of mirror image shape-wise. Is that right?
Yes. So on the Thunderbird, the reverse, which this is where I get confused. If you're going to reverse something, surely the other one would just be a normal version of that. Don't do a reverse and a non-reverse. Anyway, this is how it is.
This is non-reverse?
This is non-reverse. So the reverse...
It's like a double negative. So this is just the Thunderbird.
Yes, pretty much, yeah. It eliminates both the things after it and it's just the Thunder. Yeah, but the other one, the contour goes this way at the top here.
Okay.
And this comes out longer this way.
Right.
So it really is just, the styling of it.
The body shape is reversed, but all the other bits are the same, right?
Exactly the same, yeah. Same style headstock, same pickups and bridge and everything like that. So, but yes, the other one is kind of like the classic, I guess. If you think of a Thunderbird bass, you think of that. And this is just a slight twist on that, as it were.
But it's going to sound and play the same, right?
Totally, yes. Still mahogany. They're using all of the body and same Thunderbird pickups.
And so who are sort of renowned Thunderbird players, reverse or otherwise?
Reverse or otherwise, yeah. We had, it's same in the rock vein, definitely. So like Nicky Six from Motley Crue. Justin Chancellor apparently plays a Thunderbird sometimes. I know he mostly uses wall basses, but sometimes he uses Thunderbird. The guy from System of a Down, more of a modern band as well.
Okay.
So yeah, there's people out there for a particular sound. It is mostly rock. John Squire, yes, absolutely, yes.
Whistle,
John Squire, yes.
John Whistle, all the Johns.
Yes, if you're a John, this is for you. Or a Jack. Anyone starting with J, or a Justin. Anyone starting with J.
Yeah.
This is the bass for you. But
there's a pattern emerging.
Yes, but yeah, it's different sort of styles. You've got two pickups, like this one as well, your SG. Just a slightly smaller humbucker, or little mini pickup they're using the bridge on that one. But
so these days, this is called an SG standard.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. So you're right, man. There was an EBO, there was EB1s, 2s, 3s back in the 60s.
So there's been various variations of pickup configuration and sort of tone controls and stuff.
Yeah.
But the shape is always essentially remain the same. It's like an SG guitar.
Totally.
But with obviously it's a bass.
Yes.
It's a bass.
Yeah. And to mention quickly, obviously, you can see here the beautiful mahogany body, all set neck, mahogany neck.
Yeah. So that means it's glued onto the body.
It. Same with this.
Not bolted on.
So yeah, all solid mahogany and rosewood with the boards. Obviously, these ones got the trapezoid inlays, more like the guitar version. This one's got the dots. Nitrocellulose lacquer, which is probably worth having a quick talk through, because that's something that Fender do not offer until you get to Custom Shop or American Original.
Nitrocellulose lacquer.
Yes! Sorry, I said that quick. Nitrocellulose.
Go on.
Yeah, so instead of a polyurethane, which Fender use now, which is more a plastic-based, thicker coating, to keep your basses and guitars very pristine, and you don't want anything getting dinged. Back in the day, there wasn't so much sort of worry about that, and everyone used nitrocellulose, including Fender, as their main production lacquer to finish their guitars. With that, it's meant to, because it's an actual, now, like microbial or bacterial, it's alive in a way. Have a little look, Google it.
It's alive?
Ish. So yeah, so basically, with that lacquer, it's something that will degrade and wear through as the instrument gets older.
Oh,
or,
I see, okay.
Yeah, and easily sort of wear through after you've been playing it for a while. Sweat will go through and start sort of, you'll get these, your relict look, as it were, after it's used. Yeah, some people love it, some people hate it. But I love it, and you do feel, especially with necks, for me, I always find, you'll probably find it with your Les Pauls as well, using that, man. After a while, you get through a stage, when you buy them new, you can kind of feel them like coming off in your hand, like bits of like stuff will come off in your hand, and then until it gets to the point where it's gone through that layer, and then you're on the paint then really. So yeah, it's a different way of finishing basses and guitars that is more traditional to how these boys started. They've kept it up through their whole range. Gibson, Fender now do it onto select models. So.
Okay, well there you go. How about that?
That was a quick run through of nitrocellulose.
Oh yeah, know your stuff. Cool. All right, we'll get back to these then.
Yes.
So yeah, this has got a great big pickup here.
Huge.
See,
yes.
I know technical stuff as well. It's got a great big pickup here, and it's got a little tiny one there. See? So there you go. And then I think we got a couple of volume controls and a tone control.
Yes, absolutely. And same one here, mate. Yep.
Yeah. Interesting. I'm going to play this. Obviously, this feels quite. It's not regular scale, I don't think, is it? It feels like a little bit short.
That is a really good shout. I will confirm that.
Start check.
30.5
Okay.
inches.
So, like with jazz, it's normally 32?
34 as well. So that is...
34?
Yeah, so this is 34 as well. So this is your standard scale of bass, 34 inch.
Really long.
It looks extra long, I think, with the big headstock as well.
That's what does it, yeah.
Going off the screen. But yeah, standard bass is 34. You get a medium scale, which is 32, and a short scale is 30. So that's just above short scale.
Wow.
It's been a little bit different, 30.5.
Well, that's interesting. So I suppose, if, I don't know, if you're younger, that might appeal to you, or just smaller generally.
Yeah.
Then that's pretty cool,
Totally.
Yeah, and you just like what an incredibly funky looking bass.
Yeah, or you're just a bass player that's always wearing an SG, and you're thinking,
It does look very, very cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But what does it sound like? Well,
please do it.
I'm going to tell you. Right, so let's try this back pickup.
Okay.
It's surprisingly a funky sound. I was having a little play with it earlier. So back pickup, tone off. So it's got that middly tone that you'd associate with the pickup being further back.
Yep.
Tone all the way up. Oh,
That is really
quite a nice sound, isn't it?
focused and punchy.
Midi.
Yeah.
Middly.
I think if you don't know Gibson bass, sorry. No, I'm just saying, if you don't know Gibson basses, maybe my initial thought would be like big, woolly sounding with these sort of pickups and everything. But
Oh, don't worry, it's going to get big and woolly sounding in a minute.
But yeah, that's really good, nice and precise. Sorry.
Well, no, that's good, because I think that's where this sort of gets away from some of the one-trick pony basses, because you've got this extra little pickup on the back. Obviously, we combine the two. So let's go to the front one.
You're entering jazz bass territory straight away, right?
Yeah. So let's go to the front one, tone off. Quite a nice sound, isn't it?
Huge.
Yes. Met some approval here in the studio. Piquage.
great.
Got a thing in it.
Yeah.
It's got a real thing. So, and then if we stick both of those on together, let's see what that sounds like. Let's go to like the great, is it Avengers? Tone up. And you can get a really nice, you know, there's the palm muting again that we looked at before. It's a really nice way of getting a great palm mute and a pick. Very classic sort of 60s. Cool, eh?
That sounds huge. And literally, I was just thinking as you were playing there, that neck pickup sounds bigger than a P-bass pick, or not bigger. It sounds fuller. I'm trying to say things, but like where you've normally got a little bit of honkiness to that split P-bass pickup. That sounds very unique, very for you know, and it's not just another neck bass pickup, you know, as it were. And then that got me thinking.
Well, I wonder because that's a single chord pickup, but is that all full of windings?
Well, I was thinking, yeah,
like most wound pickup. It's like a humbucker. It's a single and a humbucker size, isn't it?
Yeah, and so I was watching you play it, and it made me think of Billy Sheehan.
Right.
So he, in his bass, his P bass, he actually had a 70s P bass. He put in a Gibson humbucker,
right,
where that is pretty much just below the fretboard. So you've got then that and then the P bass normal split pickup, because he said it was missing some sort of warmth and everything, and it's only really been here today, hearing that.
Right.
Like, I just thought of Billy Sheehan. Hi, Billy.
Hello, Billy.
I'm sure you're not watching. More important things to do, but yeah, man, like I can hear that comparison where he was then fiddling around and going, right, I'm going to route out a massive bit of wood in my P bass, stick that in, because that's the sound I'm after. And
right.
But then I'm getting like an extra ballsy sounding jazz pickup with the bridge as well. So, oh yeah,
and to get such a big sound out of a short scale essentially bass, it's quite something, isn't it?
Yeah, great.
So, oh yeah, I quite like that.
Yeah,
like that.
Nice.
So,
well, man, let's have a look at this.
You then,
beauty,
Mr. Thunderbird man.
Yes. Okay. So, well, I'll start on the same. So, back pickup, tone off, and yeah, I mean. Right, let me just start here.
Well, you got the same thing, 2 volumes and a tone?
2 volumes and a tone, that's it. So yeah, just on this one first with no tone. So. Okay, a little bit of tone. All the tone.
How about that? Jazz on a Thunderbird. Who knew it could be done?
I'm getting that, also that pokiness, but it's got an extra kind of bass range that, lovely. Right, opposite. So neck pickup and tone off. God, oh my God. Right, okay. Half tone. All the tone, all the tone. Both pickups together, tone off. Right, okay, full tone. Something there. Yeah, but that's enough. But yeah,
a surprising amount of tones there.
Yeah, and quite unique, right? It's kind of got this like unique. That's what I was thinking of, but like it's a unique sound.
Je ne sais quoi.
You know, yeah, je ne sais quoi. It has. You know, you're expecting, okay, right, I'm going to a neck pickup or I'm going to a bridge pickup, but it's not what you'd expect from your traditional kind of modern, you know, standard.
And that's got to be a good thing, right?
I'm loving it, man. And the feel is really, really nice. The necks aren't too big, not too deep. The lacquer feels really cool, even if it's not like satin finish. It is obviously, say, a shiny nitrocellulose lacquer. But
same with this one actually. Really nice, slim, narrow, sort of fretboard across that way.
Yeah, actually, yes, same here, right up here. Like you can get really, really comfortable. You know, you can if you want to work most of your night down here, as you should be as a bass player. Then it's comfy.
Also, you can get up the dusty end.
You can right up the dusty end. You can. Actually, that is really nice. If you need to be getting up here. But yeah, I'm really, really impressed, man. Oh, I've seen Hip Shock tuners. Just as another little thing to say. I don't know what they're using on there.
I think we've got some very traditional, I think we've got Grovers on here.
Yeah, they look like Grovers.
Yeah, they're Grovers, yeah.
Beautiful.
Even with my all fly start, I can just about see Grover.
See Grover. Yeah. Well, say it's really just to say these are the most. These are what is being offered from Gibson in 2022. There is another Thunderbird and a little Les Paul tribute bass, which we've covered those on the channel before. If the guys can find them, they'll be up here. Hopefully, if you want to have a little look, either here or here.
Yes, we have many videos.
Oh, we've been doing this a little while.
Yeah, years. That you can go and have a look at. Go and seek those out.
Totally, yeah. I mean, and so you can see the reverse version of this. If you were.
Is it or isn't it?
Well, when you reverse or non-reverse, it is just the stuff. You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Very confusing. But so this is what Gibson are offering currently, and a very nice alternative to, just some of the usual suspects that are out there.
Yeah.
So
absolutely, and it's interesting to see, right? Because say Gibson and Fender in the guitar world, they're pretty much, it's just a no-brainer. You're either going to maybe go for a Les Paul or an SG or a Tele or a Strat.
Yeah.
But when it comes to basses, it seems to be Fender Gibson.
Definitely gets all the love. Sort of biased on the Fender side, yeah.
Yeah, and when it's like obviously American made, in the Gibson factory, USA made.
Okay, well, so yes, you mentioned USA made, so obviously, that you got the American quality and build and all that sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. So what, are they hideously expensive? How much are they?
No, they are, $12.99, $1,300 for this one.
Okay.
$16.50 for this one.
All right.
So
for an American, completely American constructed, built
proper Gibson,
that's not bad, is it?
With nitro, and so even just having something finished in nitro as well, you don't really find that anywhere really. I don't think. I think Harmony do some stuff around this sort of money that's nitro, but there's it's really, really good. I think even say for my kind of prejudice, I think especially being a jazz bass player myself, I've always sort of looked and thought, oh yeah, cool, just probably isn't my thing, but. This is just completely opened my eyes, and definitely should be something that you guys should be considering, or at least try and give it a go.
Well, I think so, because they play really nice, but also as hopefully we've shown, they've got quite a broad sort of tonal range.
Yeah.
So you can get lots of different sounds, and they just look cool as you like, don't they?
They do look great.
They look very, very cool.
Yes.
So
yes, that's it.
Yes, and yes.
Yes, and yes.
All the yeses.
Absolutely. So this is...
John Sky was using yes, wasn't he?
Yes.
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 Yes. So yes, that's pretty much it.
Yes.
So yes.
No. Stop saying it.
No. So yeah, we'll maybe have a little play out. But yeah, there is Gibson 2022 basses for you. Please come down to the store if you can, if you're local and come try them out. You will not be disappointed. If you haven't liked the video yet, please, why are you still sitting there looking at us? Do that. And there's the subscribe button with the little bell if you haven't done that as well. That'd be brilliant, and we'd love you forever. Thank you. Enjoy this again some other time.
It's been all about the bass. I've been Nathan.
I've been Lee.
And see you next time. Bye, folks. Bye. Bye. Bye.